All right, so we're going to hop right in. No games. We ain't playing no games to start this. This is going to be a little bit of a controversial take, so if that offends you, get over it. But I'm going to come at this from a little bit different angle this time. I'm going to let you guys know right now, before you ever do semen retention, if you have not done it for the first time, or if you're doing it and you're like skeptical about it, you should go back and do this first. And let me say again, it's going to be controversial. But I think every man, before they do semen retention, should take 6 months to go out and go after bitches. Go out and chase as many bitches as you can. Go after it. Go hard. Now, you would probably be asking yourself, Glass, why on earth would you give that kind of advice to a young man? And the truth is this. A lot of times people won't change because I want them to change or because someone else wants them to change. A lot of times it takes people changing by them seeing it for themselves. And right now, all I am is some random black guy in a fucking office with a black background saying, hey, you should probably think about having sex less. You should probably think about not busting nuts. It doesn't mean much to y'all, especially if you're on the edge about it. People that do semen retention are normally people that have experienced what it's like to go down that path. So what I'm saying to you is, if you're on the fence, you obviously have not hit rock bottom. You obviously have not learned the lessons that typically bring people to semen retention. And so my thinking is, and this is a theory, but I think people should do it. And the reason I say it is because I did it, but we'll get to that in a second. The theory is go down the path, go fully down the path, because I don't believe in doing that shit halfway. If you're going to do it, go all the way in. Go fully down the path, learn the lessons that you need, and then you'll understand why we're doing what we do. So let me get back to the point. So I think you should go chase after bitches for 6 months. Again, no halfway shit. None. Give it your all. Go to the clubs, buy the drinks, buy the bottles, get the dating apps, give all your effort. Do it. Sleep with as many girls as possible. Safely, of course. Safely. Sleep with as many girls as possible. And I guarantee you, because a lot of y'all been half-assing it. You're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You don't know what you want to do. You're like, oh, should I chase bitches? Oh, should I do this? Or you're like, maybe I should do semen retention. No, nigga, do one or the other. Or how about do both? Do one this time and then you'll get the lessons you need. That's what I'm trying to say. Because the only way you're going to learn why you need to do semen retention is if you fully go after bitches. And go after them with everything you got. Nigga, be like the Navy. Be all you can be in that thing. All right? Like, and here's the deal. Here's the reason why I came to the conclusion that I needed semen retention. I was 24 or 25. After I had got cut by the Cowboys and wasn't getting no more shots in the league. I was fucking depressed. Like, I hated myself at the time. I didn't know it at the time. But I was like, you know what, man? Since I don't have football no more, I'm gonna just go all out. I'm gonna just have fun. So I moved downtown Austin, had a little sales job, got involved with the wrong people. So I was doing drugs and shit. I was doing drugs, drinking pretty much every night. Living in downtown Austin is wild. It gets crazy out there. But I was pretty much doing drugs, drinking every night, and trying to find some chick to bang every night. And a lot of times, bro, I was successful. I was in that mindset. 3, 4, 5 times a week, I have a girl in my bed. Be doing drugs, be doing stuff like that. And for a while, it was fun. It was a blast. I had been focused on football for my entire life, that it was cool to just let loose and have fun. But it was one day that I realized, like, bro, I woke up next to this girl. She had to be like a 5.5 out of 10. 5.5. I'm still drunk, but I remember our conversations from the night before. And I'm like, Glasgow, you hate this bitch. What? You fucking hate her. She's gross. What? Why is she in your bed? Why is she here right now? And I just remember thinking to myself, like, damn, do I really hate myself that much that I would stoop to a level to sleep with a girl, to spend time with a girl, to do drugs with a girl that got me feeling all types of shitty this morning? Would I really stoop to that level, all just so I could bust a nut? Would I really do that? And it took me realizing that moment In that moment, I realized, Glass, you really don't love yourself. You really actually fucking hate yourself. Because if you care about yourself, you care where you're spending your time. You care who you're spending your time with. You would care who you're sticking your dick in. And you wouldn't be sticking your dick in, which I might I add raw, to this sloppy 5.5 girl who you don't like. You don't like her personality. She doesn't really turn you on, but you had to do anything you could in that moment to bust that nut. Why? Because I was stuck in the trap. I was there, guys. I was watching the porn. I had gotten so bad with watching porn that I was truly, it took me watching some really sick and depraved shit to even get off at this point. So just imagine where I was in my mindset. If I'm out here settling for fives, if I couldn't get somebody home, shit, I'm settling for a five, bringing them home. That's where I was in life. And it took me going through 6 months of that, up and down, girl after girl, website after website, to realize this life is empty. And what I'm afraid of is that a lot of you guys that are on the edge, you're lukewarm about everything in your fucking life. You're lukewarm. You will never realize, oh my gosh, this life is empty. There's nothing here for you. And I realized that in that moment. And it took me realizing that. It took me hitting basically rock bottom to understand, okay, Glass, there's probably something better I can be doing with my energy. And that's how I got started down this route. So I know, again, this video will be quick, but I'm letting y'all know I'm coming to you real. Sometimes it takes rock bottom for you to make the right decision in your life. And it's okay to hit rock bottom. Sometimes you need it. I needed it. So if you've been dilly-dallying, if you've been playing Who Goose the Moose, if you've been doing this bullshit and you're halfway in, halfway out, just fucking stop now. Don't do semen retention. Go for 6 months, chase every bitch you can, spend all the money you can, do everything you can to get bitches, have sex with as many bitches as you want to. And my guess and my bet would be that you come to the exact same conclusion that I did and that everyone else that does semen retention does. And it'll probably be that you really don't love yourself if you're doing that. And you really are lacking purpose and you are filling it up with meaningless sex and meaningless things to cover up for the fact that you ain't got no purpose. That's just my estimation. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this strategy. Again, it's something I just thought of, but I think a lot of guys need to hit rock bottom before they can really make a change.